tutorial, we're going to be speaking about our 1500 watt range of machines and kits, and I'll just explain to you, give you a run through, for example, on one of the kits and what it can do and how it can be used. We're going into this one here. There we go. So it was selling at 1,094. We have it at 950, and there's free shipping on this kit. This machine, a 1500 watt single phase machine, weighs just under 25 kgs. Probably the strongest 1500 watt bench polisher you can get in Oz. I know there's one other brand, but this one is the best. What's it? Anyway, these kits they'd be shipped to you in 2 cartons because it's just too heavy for the postman or the courier to carry. And as you can see, it comes with 5 different wheels and a couple of compounds. So going from the treated sisal to the color stitch, to the white stitch, to the loose leaf calico, to the swan's down. So from the most aggressive down or up to the one that can give you the highest finish. And the compounds are laid out in accordance with that. So you've got your cutting compound, which is really good for steels and stainless steel. Can definitely be used with alloy, of course. And then you've got the green chrome, and that can be used across the board. And you've got the blue multi-shine. So these two here are fairly greasy. This is quite a dry compound. Literally used with these couple of wheels could remove scratches from a CD. That just gives you an idea of what it can do. This, prepping the surface to say 800, 1200 grit wet and dry, you're going to get, it'll be able to remove those scratches quite easily. You can, especially with alloy, it's a bit softer, so you could probably go to 500 or 600 grit wet and dry. This rake is basically used to freshen up the polishing wheels. So as you're polishing, every few minutes you want to freshen it up, freshen the wheel as it spins, and apply some compound. You don't need a lot of compound, just literally a couple of seconds, and it will have picked up enough compound. So as this wheel spins, you apply the compound to it, for example, and then polish. So this here is Vienna lime. So often a residue is left on the metal surface, and by dipping a microfiber cloth into this powder, it's a white powder, it's like flour type consistency, it'll cut away the residue that's left on the metal surface, so you don't get contamination between compounds and polishing wheels. And once you've worked your way up to, well, it really depends on the finish. So with this, you're basically going to get a mirror finish. It's going to bring it up beautifully. The devil's in the detail. The better you prep the surface, the better the finish is going to be. This is a really good maintenance type combination. So you've done all the hard work. You can come back and use this dry compound to basically remove oxidation and bring it up beautifully again. I suppose, in fact, once you've actually used this compound, you can move on to this one to get an even higher finish. And when you've done all the hard work, you can use some of the polish, which you can apply with a microfiber cloth. So it's simple application, dab it on, wipe it on, leave it for a while, and then just buff it off with the microfiber cloth. And that generally gives you, it's going to give you a really great finish. So these machines are very powerful. They come with left and right tapered spindle adapters, so it means that you can apply these different polishing wheels onto them. If needs be, you could actually drill the centers out to a 20mm diameter and put them on here. So in essence, you can actually buy a couple of these wheels and put them onto the machine without using the tapered adapter if you wanted to. So there we go. Let's see. We've tried to present these things as wonderfully as possible. It's taken a bit of work. We've got a video on the machine.
Power up your workshop
you
with the strongest single phase bench polisher on the market. the powerhouse loved by industry pros across Australia. As DIY restoration and upcycling trends soar, join the movement with a machine that's both high-performing and meticulously crafted for your creative ventures.
So you can see what we used a bit of AI there, and what that does for us is gives you the exact information that you need, and it's a little bit highfalutin and salesman wise, but yeah, we're just trying to get the message across without irritating the living daylights out of you. So yeah, so if you go into here, it'll give you the description of what's included in the kits, in this kit in particular. And yes, so if you're looking for a machine, a really good addition to your workshop, and you want something that's got a lot of power, this is definitely the machine you want to go for. Okay, so until next time, happy polishing.